Testing. Welcome to episode 220 of the Tales of Stu Spudman, Stu Spudclone, and Stu Mac in American Truck Simulator, with storytelling from The Sims 4 and the XCOM games. And it's a little bit late tonight, so I don't know how much I'm going to do, but we're going to do some. Looks like Steam is going to do its stuff first, so it's going to be all wonky. It's really annoying when they do that. One moment here. We got the wrong game being shown because I was messing around with a different game yesterday. So, I got a little bit of bad news. If anybody was enjoying the Terror from the Deep playlist series, my save games for Terror from the Deep have been erased. I thought they were backed up to OneDrive and to my my flash drive and all that, but unfortunately, I can't seem to find my save games anywhere. So, if and when I play that game again, I'm going to have to start over. But, story-wise, we're trying to prevent that war from happening in the first place. So, it's simple enough for me to explain it that there's nothing to finish if we do our job. So, anyway, we were doing our alien alloy loads, metal coil of alien alloys. I believe when I left off last night, there were several possible jobs to take, and I didn't decide on any yet. I don't know how late I'm going tonight either, because I don't know if I'm going to get called in to work or texted in to work tomorrow or not. As usual, there's always interesting things going on at work. Okay, we've done 16 coils. We've gone to rail export 5 of those. And we've done 366 altogether for Stu Mac. Of all his loads. Not, he hasn't done 366 of the coils, because, Okay. Alright. Since I don't know what I'm going to take yet, I think we'll go over here and sleep. So I believe we're in Lubbock. Okay, well, there should be some new stuff on here now that we slept. I mean, for real, I mean, it's a new day. So, okay. That's a little bit far. We haven't gone... I don't think we've gone to there with the scrap metal yet. Yeah, we're gonna need to do that. Yeah, we did Pittsburgh, but we haven't done... Okay, Norfolk and Columbus. Okay, Columbus does not do that. Okay, so only the one in Norfolk sends the coil. And then McCook does both. Oh. Well, we didn't take the scrap metals to those places yet, so. So, I need to do a load of scrap metals. Did we take one to Sterling? I mean, I'm sure we did. From. We took one from. That might be the one that doesn't accept it. I'm sorry that I haven't taken a job yet, folks. It's not easy starting this later in the night like this. Okay, well. Alright, we'll take this one. Because we haven't done one from San Angelo to one of the rail yards yet. So. Is that what we want for sure? You know what? I'm not sure I want that one right now. Yeah, give me some daylight, and then let's see. If it's still there, then we'll try it. Hayes can't. Yeah, Lubbock to Clovis. Okay, that one's still there. Okay, well, we're already here. Why are we trying to blow these guys away then? Throw frickin' soft shit. You know? ought to have freaking fielders do the pitching more often. You know? Why do we have to have pitchers that can throw 100 miles an hour if throwing 40 miles per hour gets them to pop out? I don't get it. You know, I could probably throw 40 miles per hour once. Yeah, if your ball was as fast as your mouth. Yeah, I know. That sucks, though. You know, because I was actually going to play the Terror from the Deep tonight just because I had this little bit of time and I wasn't sure what was going on, and I ended up working till 9 instead of 8 tonight. But nope. Somehow between uploading the game to OneDrive or OneDrive, automatically updating or whatever happened, one way or another, my save games for Terror from the Deep are gone. Because I was playing that on the OpenXCom thing, and they're not in the OpenXCom folder. So they're gone. And we had gotten to the point where all I had to do was grind it out and then play the last mission, but I had the molecular control, I had stuff like that, it was getting to the good part of the story. I mean, the good part of the game and all that. But it just plays into the whole story thing with, we're doing this to prevent that war anyway, so maybe it's not supposed to end. Because the whole point of doing this, as I'm doing right now, is that we don't want to do that final mission. Not with the results that ends up happening. Okay, a 5-hour load. Let's see. Okay, well. So just doing that is a 5-hour load. Okay, let's, oh, man. Oh, man, I don't know if I want that stuff or not. I'm trying to get some music going. I don't know what I want to listen to. I don't know how much I'm doing on this driving tonight. I wish I knew whether or not I was working tomorrow. I'm supposed to be off, but because he didn't call me in on Tuesday, that means there's still that possibility of doing it tomorrow. And I'm not very happy with how today turned out. We got our store manager was supposed to retire in October, or not until around then. And he's had like heart issues and such like that over the years. He had like surgery a couple years back when I worked the last time at that store. Well, these higher-ups were getting on basically our store's case over little nitpicky things about the thing where people, like, they do the online ordering and then come and pick it up. And they were just basically harping on everybody in the store and chastising him, and the stress got to him, and he went out the door in an ambulance. Now, as far as we know, I didn't hear anything about him having a heart attack or a stroke or anything, but I don't know the details, but I'm guessing they gave him the early retirement. But anyway, our new manager, who I think is our new manager, is already taken over now all of a sudden. And it seems like this is going to be one of them by the book ladies. And we really don't need that. The deli guy quit yesterday. He was talking about quitting anyway, but he had enough. Well, just... There's a lot of people that have been working at this store or for the company in general for a lot of years. The ones that have always been the reliable ones that showed up when other people call in and all that. And it's like, you know, we're the ones that, you know, do more than our fair share of the work and have been over the years doing more with less, and yet the company still wants more, and then, you know, what are you talking about? The computer says you got time. Like, the hell? You know, your computer don't do the job. We ain't got that kind of AI yet. I mean, I know they're going to replace us with that anyway, because, you know, grocery stores ain't going to exist in a few years. It'll just be, you call up the warehouse or put your online order in, and you'll get delivered from a warehouse. It's just, mark my words, that's what's going to happen. And there are going to be a lot of people out of a job because they won't need a grocery store. You know, and they can have robots do the warehouse. So, but anyway, you know, my department had left me a note telling me to do some things because our seafood manager is on vacation this week. My department head, who's the meat manager, left me a note saying, you know, hey, could you just wrap the trays instead of putting them in the totes? And, you know, well, about a half hour before I went to start doing that, the assistant manager of the store comes up to me and says, hey Rob, when you go to do that, you got to put them in the totes and all that. You can't be wrapping the trays. So now, you know, I'm sitting here, it's like, I know that my boss, when he gets in the morning, he's gonna be mad because, you know, we were doing that to make his job easier because he's working alone in the, you know, early in the morning. He's got a truck to break down. He's got, you know, things to do, and, you know, this would have made it simple for him to just slide them pans into the seafood service counter. But nope, he's going to have to dump all the totes out, and somebody's going to have to wash those, and and because of the way it was told to me, sometimes we wrap a few things and not put them in the totes, but because I don't know how... I wasn't taking any chances. I put everything in the plastic totes, which makes it even more work to set up that counter. Just, you know, and it's like, I don't know if the assistant manager was telling me this because it's what he's saying, or if it's something that the manager is saying. Because, I mean, I'm just getting that vibe based on how she was talking to someone else the other day. But, you know, it's hard to tell. You know, maybe now the assistant manager is saying things the way he wants to say them now that our other manager is gone. You know, just, you never know. You just never know. And, you know, when these managers get like that, that's the kind of crap that makes me want to quit. You know, I just, you know, whatever. But I can see it now. You know, because this lady was already bugging the produce girl about how she was doing the schedules for her department. So I can just see it. She's going to be bugging my boss to change the schedules, and next thing you know, I'll be working a closing shift, and I won't be having time to come home and do anything on here. Also that maybe one person each day will have a chance to come up to the counter and get a piece of fish. Because we don't want to miss out on that sale. You know, and that's not the only thing. You know, he told me to do something else with something else, and I got, you know, and the assistant manager like overruled that too. So we can't do that. You gotta put them in there. Okay. And then I'll talk to him in the morning. Well, you know, I don't know what time that assistant manager gets there, and I can't have, you know, so, I mean, basically what I did was I wrote on the note, you know, because he had wrote to me after a big long note of what he wanted me to do. He said, P.S. leave the fish in the trays, just wrap up the trays, and so I wrote, P.S. overruled. You know, because otherwise he'd be wondering why the hell they're not wrapped. It's like, did you miss that part of the note? Or, you know, like, no, I didn't miss it. I was going to do it that way. And now instead it's completely the other way. Now none of the fish is in them trays. None of the fish, none of the seafood none of the crab salad, none of the crab cakes, none of it's wrapped up. Not even the frickin' butters and lemons. Because I don't know what they meant. If they don't want anything in them trays, then they're not getting anything in them trays. I really don't want, you know, it's like, I really haven't had a lot of stress with my job. I mean, there's been a little bit of this, that, and the other with the other two co-workers and all that, but we didn't have stress for a long time, and that's why I've been, you know, it's like I'm full-time now. I wasn't even full-time back the last time. You know, and it's just... I don't... I mean, I don't want to... try not to talk bad about the person yet, because I don't really know how she is. She hasn't talked to me. You know, I don't even know if she's talked to my department head yet. I don't know if they've met. But it's like, you know, who's doing what here? Is it the assistant manager that is complaining about this stuff, and it was his idea, or is it something she looked at and said? You know, and it just, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we got our load of metal coil alien alloys. We're taking this one over to the Clovis rail export, because that's like a storage area for them. We were going to Artesia so far, but this one's going to Clovis. All this yapping and stuff. I didn't even realize, you know, we're almost there already. Jeez, that's a really quick, almost 6-hour load we did. Okay, that must be that road that comes in, and if you're coming from Amarillo. Oops. Meantime, money's great and I like overtime, but I really don't want to work tomorrow. I enjoy having my days off when I can. Then again, last thing I need is to suddenly need to quit this job and not have any money. It's like, people don't quit jobs, they quit managers. Or situations, or, okay. 1767. 6 loads to the rail yard. Alright. You okay, bud? Alright. Here's the situation. We have not taken scrap metals to McCook yet. Nor have we taken them to Norfolk, but I don't feel like doing that right now, and so I'm just gonna go with Steeler and Avalanche Steel already have the recipe, and we've already told them to make the stuff. And one of our other drivers already, because I've provided those trailers and such already. So, if it pops up that there's a coil load from these and I want to do it, then we're just going to do that. So, I mean, for example, I could do that one. I could do this one. At some point, we're gonna run low on jobs at a certain time, and I'd rather not be like, well, I didn't take a thing there. Well, somebody did. Now that we've hired I Wanna Be, it's real simple to say that she did it. Alright. I think I might start. Well, never mind. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. I mean, I don't have to take the stuff just to the rail yards. I was gonna say that I might just do the rail yard ones, but they don't give me enough loads to do that, so. You know, it's always something. I was gonna play Terror from the Deep tonight, but nope. Nope. I mean, I could still play it, but I can't continue on from where we left off. Which means it would take me a couple of weeks to be getting back that far. No, just... You know, oh well. So, anyway, what I did do is, in OpenXCOM, you do have the option of, like, just picking a random battle and playing it. Well, the last mission is a 3-part mission, so I played the thing, and you know, you can also like choose your enemies and stuff on that, which is not the real version, but I picked the Gill men because they don't do the mind control or molecular control. But I played through the level, and then when I got to the last part, now, if anybody watched the first XCOM, when you go to Mars, there's this big eyeball thing that's like, it's like a brain with like lots of eyeballs, and that's the brain thingy that controls all the aliens. And once you shoot that, you win that game. And then it sends the beam to Earth to wake up the terror from the deep aliens. But I recorded just the last bit right before I did the last shooting of the last thing you're supposed to shoot to beat the final boss dude. And then it plays a little movie thing, and, you know, well, I recorded that. And at some point, I'm going to edit that into a little thing and during one of these episodes, I'll be like, okay, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what happens with Terror from the Deep without seeing somebody play it all the way through, don't watch this. But I'm gonna need to show what happens with that final. The bad guy. The bad guys have an underwater city. The aliens have an underwater city. And as I've mentioned before, the gist of it is, even if we destroy that city, it does something so that humans are going to have a very bad few years after that. You know, kind of like a nuclear fallout, but something else. So, we are trying to prevent that from happening. So, as far as my playthrough, it's okay that if the war takes place, we just don't want that final battle to happen the way the game has it happening. Now, so we're trying to make things using my imagination as to what they might need to use to try to prevent the fallout. It's only 80 miles? Wow. Okay. I think we'll do that one. Well, that's not going to the other one yet. You want to do this one? That's a long trip, though. Yeah, but you're not tired. Your dude's not tired yet. Let's try it, okay? Because I'm getting a little tired of doing the same ones. Oh, that's right, we're in Pueblo. I was like, what? This doesn't look like San Angelo. No, it doesn't, because you're not there no more. I forgot I was on a time crunch here. It said I only had like 25 minutes to go get this. I might have screwed that up by stopping for gas. Oh well. Oh, I must have rebooted or something. Unless I was thinking of a different one. Well, in any case, okay, well, I'm gonna go get my coffee warmed up. You have a good night too there, Daniel. But he's a good boy. Buddy Nora. Well, I mean, all I can say is that unless I start up another Terror from the Deep playlist, that just means that's one less game that I'm going to be playing, worrying about trying to fit it into my time. So, you know, I wish I knew whether I was off tomorrow or not, because I want to start that other series with the two ladies. Dude, don't. You're not trying to do that. Wait a minute. Dummy. Oh, man, I'm not supposed to go to Cheyenne. Okay, well, we didn't do this. No, we did not do that. We are not going. Stu Mac cannot go to Cheyenne. Not unless I have no other choice but to let him go into that state. So I'm going to have to pick a different load. So that didn't happen. So, what's our cargo market? No, we can't go to Cheyenne. No, the other guy, Spudclone could do it, but not Mac. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I just do... Alright, it's Tuesday, 10/28. Okay, we went from Lubbock to Clovis after we went San Angelo to Clovis. There just happens to be another one of them. Okay, well, let's just do it. I know it might be kind of boring to see me do the same job two times in a row, but it's what we've got to do. Okay, and I still need to get that fuel again. Because now we didn't get that fuel. I wish I need to just come out with it and say what the hell I'm trying to make, but it's gone from something rather simple to do to I've got something really elaborate that we're making a ton of different things all of a sudden, and I don't know. Bottom line is we're trying to that alien city that's under the water. That's what we're dealing with. We're trying to stop that thing. It's not. It won't stay under the water, and we don't want it blowing up in the air. If it goes airborne, it's bad. So we have to stop that thing from getting out of the ocean. There's like lots of doohickeys that I want to make. I mean, there was something I was gonna do, but at the same time, I need to someday some know-it-all is gonna watch whatever it is that I'm doing. And they're going to say, that's not going to work. That wouldn't work. That's not the right physics. It's not the right material. It's not that's not how it would happen for real. Now I'm going to get pissed and say, get the hell off my channel. These are my stories, and they're going to go the way I want them to go. Pet my dog, 'cause he likes to be petted. Yeah. I did. I petted you, right? Hey, if they want it, they can have it. I mean, it's not really good enough if there was another trailer on the other side, but Let's see. Going to Artesia this time, right? Yeah. So we're going to go past... Okay, we're going straight up that way. Okay, here we're going up that road that's got all the car dealers right here. What do they call that? Big Spring? Something like that. And then... Really? Just going down here and going like that adds that much time? I think that was like a half hour. Let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do that. Okay. One moment, folks. Um, um, you're still awake? Well, I'm not really good at lullabies. I mean, as it is, I have my streams on when it puts me to sleep, so... And, I don't know if that works for other people, but... Yeah. These days I put myself to sleep. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Well, what it means is I'm not using a TV with any stupid commercials bugging me. Yeah. I'm not, anyway. I too am currently awake. Surprisingly. I think had I not had a day off yesterday, I'd be exhausted right now, but... slaves again. We'll be coming around again. Another load of alien alloy metal coil. Only this one's an external contract from San Angelo to Artesia, I believe. Excuse me, yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I mean, it really bums me out that I lost those save games for Terraforming Deep. There's nothing I can do to get them back. I don't know when or how that happened, but they got deleted. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Haha, made you slow down. Haha. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. 12:34. Yep, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is also the anniversary of D-Day. Or the anniversary of the Normandy invasion of 1944. So that is... let's see... 80 years ago? I feel bad, complaining about my job when, so many people, it's like, I didn't have to storm that beach. I didn't have to spend my winter in a foxhole guarding that frickin' Bastogne forest or Ardennes forest. You know, I see paramedics come into my store all the time, and it's like, you know, I'm having a rough go of it, and I look over at them, and I'm like, you know, I got a lot of issues, but I'm not going to somebody's house every 5 minutes, and it, you know, it's a live or die situation. Or responding to car accidents like mine from last year. You know, just... I wish I wasn't made to feel like my job is like that. It's like, oh my God, you didn't smile and say thank you to the customer. You're not important enough. You gotta do better. You didn't make that person's day. They're gonna die now. Yeah, well, did that person throw my bacon around and try to put it back? No. Did they reach into the bunker and flip something over and not bother to flip it back to the right side? You want me to greet those people? You really don't want me to see those people do that stuff, because usually I see the stuff after they've done it. I don't see them do it. Because if I saw them do it, one of these days I'm going to let them know how I feel about it. And there might be a thank you, and then again, there might not be. You know, thank you for being a lazy asshole. Can't flip over a frickin' package of hot dogs. You flipped it over to start with, but you can't flip it back. Another choo-choo. Yep. this trouble again. This is always fun when I do this. Figures. No, I'm not having any difficulty. I'm doing just fine. Ah, good work to you too, huh? Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm gonna stay in Woodward, and I'll probably take that job, one of these externals, tomorrow. But because I don't know if I'm working tomorrow or not, and I don't want to stay up too late. So, but if I get enough sleep and I'm not working, then I'll be able to do 2 streams tomorrow. So, who knows what I'll be playing, but. Most likely I'll either be playing this ATS or I'll be playing the ATS ETS series. But I'll be doing something. Alright, you can stop that for now. So, thank you to Daniel for chiming in and watching tonight. And thank you to anybody who's left a like. And anybody else who's been watching. I hope everybody has a good night. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.